Morning to all of you. Today we will discuss about resistivity. Resistivity is somehow different from resistance. Generally, during the consideration of resistance, we do not consider about the length and the area of cross section of the wire. We just consider the type of wire. Suppose copper. We are discussing about the resistance of the copper. Iron, we are discussing about the resistance of iron. But in case of resistivity, we should have to take the how the material is, or how the length of the material, or how the area of cross section of the wire. Understand? That means suppose if you will take this the wire. Suppose if you will take the wire, here resistance is same. If we increase the length, the resistance will remain same, but the resistivity will differ from this. This is same wire, we just expand it or we increase the length. Here resistance will remain same, but the resistivity will change. Then first of all, on which factor the resistivity will depend? Suppose before knowing this, we have to think about a rod. Suppose this is the rod. Suppose here this is the rod. Suppose we have to, this is the area, or this is the length of the rod. Suppose we have to travel, this is 1 kilometer, we have to travel 1 kilometer in bike. Suppose someone will say you have to travel 100 kilometer in bike. 1 kilometer bike, you will prefer to move in bike because you like it to travel 1 kilometer. But if someone will say 100 kilometer, you will irritate. That means here resistance, suppose your irritation is the resistance. That means to travel a little distance, it is easy to travel a little distance, but when we travel a large distance, we feel difficulty. Similarly, in case of current, suppose the current will pass through a small wire, then current can easily pass. Suppose if it should have to travel a large distance, or if the wire will be large, then the resistance will increase, or it will difficult to travel the current from to a large distance. So that means resistivity is directly proportional to the length of the, or that means resistance is directly proportional to length. That means resistance will increase if the length will increase. Similarly, suppose this is the road. The road is of 5 meter wide. If we increase the this is the 5 meter road, we have to increase the breadth to 10 meter. So that means which will easy to travel. In this road, you feel easy to travel. Similarly, in case of current flowing through a conductor, if the conductor is of large width, or if the area of cross section, here is the area of cross section. Suppose that means if the area of cross section is more, that means current can pass easily. So that means here is less resistance, here is more resistance, so less resistance. That means if the width or area of cross section increase, resistance decrease. If the area of cross section decrease, then the resistance increase. So inversely proportional to the area, resistance inversely proportional to the area of cross section. So from equation 1 and 2, we will get R is proportional to L by A. Here is the constant is R equal to rho L by A. This is the mathematical expression for resistance, or if you find here resistivity will R A by L. This is the equation. Then I will find the unit of resistivity. unit will, in case of rho, keep it rho. R, you know that resistance unit is ohm. Area means length into breadth, or meter into meter. It is meter square. Area equal to length into breadth. Its unit is meter, its unit is also meter, so area equal to meter square. Similarly, length equal to meter, equal to rho into meter. Unit is rho into meter. Generally, in case of alloy and any metals, the resistivity limit remain between 10 to the power minus 8 to 10 to the power minus 6. But here is alloy has less resistivity than the metal. That means alloy is the good conductor than the metal. Similarly, in case of insulator, both are conductor here. In case of insulator, generally resistivity lie between 10 to the power 12 to 10 to the power 7 limit. This is ohm into meter, this is ohm into meter. That means if the resistivity is more, it is generally insulator. If the resistivity is less, it is generally conductors. And alloy is more, has less resistivity than the metals. So alloy generally transform the current easily, whereas metal feels some amount of difficulty. The basic thing between the resistance and the resistivity is generally resistance is always constant inside the wire. It do not depend upon the other factors like the length, the breadth, or the area of cross section. Generally do not depend upon the other factors, but resistivity always depend upon the length, area, etc.